University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. Last time we saw Trinity College, Cambridge win the first of the two quarter-final victories our disobliging rules demand of the 8 teams still standing in this contest. Tonight's winners will place themselves in the same happy position, but the losers will have to play again and win if they're to remain in contention. Now, the team from Wolfson College, Oxford, had a very close first-round win over the University of Sheffield, but in the second round they sent home the reigning series champions, Edinburgh University, by a margin of 220 to 100. With an average age of 31, let's meet the Wolfson team again.
Hi, I'm Mike Perrin. I'm from East Anglia via 30 years in Japan. I am studying a DPhil in archaeology at the Oxford Centre for Maritime Archaeology.
Hi, I'm Mary Capel. I'm from Victoria, Canada, and I'm studying art history.
And this is their captain.
Hi, I'm Claire Jones. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'm studying for a master's in history.
Hi, I'm Ryan Walker. I'm from Stone in Staffordshire, and I'm reading for a DPhil in clinical medicine.
The team from Corpus Christi College, Cambridge, sent home the 4 from Merton College, Oxford in their first-round match, and in the second round they crushed any sense of entitlement that 4 times champions Magdalen College, Oxford may have felt by beating them by 270 points to 75. With an average age of 21, let's meet the Corpus team again.
Hi, I'm Alexander. I'm from Bristol and I'm studying Japanese studies.
Hi, I'm Will. I live near Peterborough and I'm studying the history of art.
And this is their captain.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm from Salem, Greater Manchester, and I'm studying English.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm from Whitney near Oxford, and I'm studying chemistry.
Right, let's just get on with it. 10 points at stake, fingers on the buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. The mother of St. Augustine of Hippo, a bay in Antarctica, the biblical mother of Joseph...
Wolfson Jones.
Monica?
No, you lose 5 points. The feminine form of a name meaning bright or shining, the young of a marsupial and a dealer in maritime supplies are linked by what television comedy series first seen in 1994?
Corpus Christi Wang.
Friends.
Friends is correct, yes. Monica, Ross, Chandra and so on. So you get the first set of bonuses. They're on the writer Ruth Prower Jabvala. Including adaptations of E.M. Forster's A Room with a View and Howard's End, and her own novel Heat and Dust, Jabvala wrote several screenplays for which pair of filmmakers?
Yes, Merchant Ivory.
Correct. Jabvala also worked with Merchant and Ivory in the 1981 film Quartet, based on a novel of 1928, published under the title Postures, by which writer born in Dominica?
Oh, so that must be, what's her name? The one who wrote White Like as the Sea. Jean Rhys. Jean Rhys?
Correct. Who wrote the novels The Europeans and the Bostonians, which Jabvala adapted for films of 1979 and 1984, respectively?
That sounds like Henry James. I don't actually know. But... Henry James?
Correct. 10 points for this. What two-word phrase was coined in 1978 by Marilyn Loden, then manager at a New York telephone company, tasked with exploring why more women were not entering management positions? It didn't...
Corpus Christi Stewart.
Glass ceiling.
Glass ceiling is correct. Your bonuses this time are on place names. In each case, give both names from the descriptions. Both names begin with the same 3 letters. Firstly, an island of the Inner Hebrides, separated from Iona by a narrow strait, and a peak in the Sierra Nevada, the highest mountain of continental Spain.
So the highest cap mountain in continental Spain is Mul Hassan. So
Mul
and Mul Hassan.
Can I nominate you? Nominate Stuart?
M-U-L?
You have to
No, I want the names of the 2 places.
Mul Hassan and Mul.
Mul Hassan, yes, and Mull. That's correct, yes. Secondly, the second largest island of the Shetland archipelago and a US national park, established in 1872 and noted for its hydrothermal features.
Is that Yellowstone?
That's Yellowstone.
And then, could it be another one? I mean, could be like, what's the other one called? Well, there are more than one, but... Yosemite, yeah. But what would the island be called? Yellowstone and Yellowstone and Yelga.
No, it's Yellowstone and Yell.
Oh, damn it.
An island of the Inner Hebrides, lastly, known as the Hawaii of the North for its surf, beaches and high levels of sunshine, and the capital of the breakaway Republic of Transnistria?
I don't know. I don't know either of these.
Don't know Transnistria.
We're not going to get this, are we?
No, I don't think we're going to get this.
No, pass.
It's Tyre and Tiraspol. 10 points for this. On seeing his opponents before battle, which English monarch reputedly said they kneel and ask for mercy? An official replied, they ask for mercy, but not from you. To God they pray. For them it's death or victory. Their victory is marked by a monument near the city of Stirling.
Wolfson Jones.
Edward I.
No, anyone like to bust from Corpus?
Corpus Christi Russell.
Edward III.
No, it was Edward II. 10 points for this. From the French for to ice, what adjective is used of cloth or leather that has a smooth surface with a high lustre? It is more commonly known as a descriptor of glazed or candied fruit, and in the name...
Wolfson Walker.
Glacé.
Glacé is correct, yes. You get 3 questions on modern art and 20th century history. The work of the US sculptor and installation artist K.D. Noland includes a 1989 silk-screen depiction on aluminium plate of which assassin with 8 perforations representing larger-than-life bullet holes?
I've never heard of this. Assassin who killed Cookin, maybe? Could be Lee Harvey Oswald. Yeah, what did you say?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Correct. The US artist Ben Shahn created a series of 23 paintings about the trial for murder of which 2 Italian immigrants, both anarchists, executed in 1927 on evidence regarded by many as unsatisfactory.
Sacco and Vanzetti.
Correct. Created in 1988, the October the 18th, 1977 cycle of photo paintings by Gerhard Richter was the result of the German artist's fascination with which terrorist group?
88.
Could be.
Hezbollah?
Maybe. It's not that way, right?
We'll see. Could be. I don't know.
Wait.
Don't know. Hezbollah.
No, it's the Baader-Meinhof gang, the Red Army faction. Right, 10 points for this. In an epigram by the Russian poet Osip Mandelstam, who is described as having fingers like 10 thick worms and huge laughing cockroaches on his top lip. The epigram played a role in Mandelstam's arrest.
Wolfson Jones.
Stalin.
Stalin is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on a physicist. In 1963, Maria Goeppert-Mayer shared the Nobel Prize for developing which model in nuclear physics?
Nuclear physics? Is the question with
who she is?
No, what's the model?
What's the model?
Oh, I just said that she probably
not. We'll see. The Vesper model?
No, it's the shell model. One prediction of the shell model is that nuclei with closed shells are particularly stable. What term is used for the number of neutrons and protons corresponding to closed shells?
The number? Well, I don't know. It's not just the atomic weight.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right. The atomic weight?
No, they're magic numbers. The birthplaces of both Goeppert-Mayer and the only female physics Nobel laureate to precede her are located in which present-day country?
Is it France? Yeah.
Well, no. Well, Marie Curie is was born in Poland.
Poland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Poland?
Poland is correct, yes. Right, we're going to take a picture round now. You're going to see a map showing the territory of an empire in the year indicated. For 10 points, I want you to give the name by which the capital of that empire was known in the given year.
Corpus Christi Stewart.
Constantinople.
Correct. That was the Byzantine or Eastern Roman Empire. Your picture bonuses will show the territorial extents in the Mediterranean of 3 more empires as of the specified dates. This time I want the name by which each empire is usually known. Firstly...
That's the Achaemenid Empire, or
Oh, wow.
Persian Empire.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So,
You sure?
just Persian Empire will be fine.
Okay. Persian Empire?
The first Persian Empire, you've got it, yeah. Secondly...
So that's
Could that be
the
just
Umayyad
the-
Caliphate.
Okay. Do you think they want that or...
It's Umayyad or Abbasid. Oh. Well, 750 AD, I think, is the year that the Abbasid Caliphate is founded.
Okay.
So I think go for Abbasid Caliphate.
Okay. The Abbasid Caliphate?
No, it's the Umayyad Caliphate.
No.
And finally,
That's the Carthaginian Empire.
Oh, that makes sense, because that's an easy... Yeah, Carthage?
Carthage, or the Carthaginian Empire, is correct. 10 points for this. Lying at the confluence of the Allegheny and Monongahela rivers, which city is the home of Carnegie Mellon University and the first team to win...
Wolfson Jones.
Pittsburgh.
Correct, yes. Your bonuses are on shorter words that can be made using the letters of the name of the largest city in Canada. In each case, give the word from the definition. Firstly, a four-letter term meaning the breach of a duty imposed by law.
Toronto, yeah. Newt, Torn, Nort. Could say Torn. Could be. Torn?
No, it's tort. T-O-R-T. Secondly, a 1982 film starring Jeff Bridges as a programmer and hacker transported into the software of a mainframe computer.
Tron, yeah. Tron.
Tron is correct. And finally, the four-letter name of a theoretical cloud at the extremes of the solar system. It is named after a Dutch astronomer.
Oort. Yeah. Oort.
Oort is correct. 10 points for this. A 1907 oil painting by Gustav Klimt depicts which mythological figure, the daughter of Acrisius and Eurydice? She was impregnated by Zeus after he visited her disguised...
Corpus Christi Wang.
Oh, Danae, it's not. Sorry.
Are you answering or not?
Yes. Danae, but it's not. I mean, I wonder...
It might be.
I'll say it, Danae.
You're quite right, it is Danae, yes.
Oh, it is.
We have to accept the first thing we hear, so you were lucky. You said that before you said, no, it isn't. Right, you get a set of bonuses on people associated with the Albertus University of Königsberg, now the Russian city of Kaliningrad. Established in 1544, the Albertus University was named after the last Grand Master of the Teutonic Knights and the founder of which hereditary dukedom?
No. Prussia, is it? Yeah. Okay.
Prussia at that
Okay,
point.
yeah.
It didn't
Yeah.
become a kingdom till later.
Okay, Prussia?
Prussia is correct. In 1547, Martinas Madsvidas published the first printed book, a catechism, in which Indo-European language?
Is it not like an actual European
So
language?
Old Prussian is older than... which European language?
Yeah, so is it like... I don't
Oh,
know.
it could be...
I don't know. I have no idea.
Hungarian? I don't know.
Okay, yeah, Hungarian.
No, it's Lithuanian. Born in Königsberg in 1690, which mathematician is noted for the conjecture that every even integer greater than 2 is the sum of 2 primes?
That's Goldbach, right? Yeah. I think. Goldbach?
Goldbach is correct. 10 points for this. Dean Acheson served which US president as Secretary of State? This president gives his name...
Corpus Christi Russell.
Harry Truman.
Harry S. Truman is correct, yes. You get a set of bonuses on astronomy. What two-word term is commonly used for stars with spectral class K or M?
So some kind of dwarf, maybe, or giant.
So neutron star, dwarf.
I don't think it's going to be a neutron star. No, but it'll be like red dwarf or something, or like, but I don't know what, like red giant maybe. I don't know. Red giant.
No, it's a red dwarf.
Okay.
Less than 6 light years away, which M4 red dwarf star is changing its position in the sky by more than 10 seconds of arc per year? The most rapid such change of any star.
The only one only that close is like
Proxima Centauri. Do you think it's that then? Yeah, Proxima Centauri.
No, it's Barnard's star. By what two-word term are such positional changes known?
I don't know, like redshift or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's not
No, I don't think it is either. But
I
don't know. Redshift.
No, they're proper motion. 10 points for this. Larger in area than Portugal or Hungary, but smaller than Romania. Name either of the 2 EU member states that fulfil these criteria. Both were formerly part of the Ottoman Empire.
Corpus Christi Stewart.
Bulgaria.
And?
Oh, Greece.
That'll do. The other one. Well, you've got them both. Well done. It's even better. More than I asked for in the question. Your bonuses are on winners of the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. In each case, give the name of the writer from the title of one of his award-winning screenplays and a quotation from the other. First, The Apartment and All Right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Well, it's the director's Billy Wilder, but I don't know if he wrote them. He probably did.
Yeah, should we try just...
Billy Wilder?
Correct. The Hospital and I'm Mad as Helen. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Paddy Chayefsky for Network. Paddy Chayefsky.
Correct. Hannah and Her Sisters and Those who can't do teach, and those who can't teach gym.
Oh, no. No. It's... Wait.
Do you know what film
It's Richard Link. That's from School of Rock.
Is it?
So
Yeah,
is it? But did he write Hannah and His Sisters?
He writes
That
a lot
doesn't
of
make
his own
sense.
films. I think.
But Hannah and His Sisters by Woody Allen, so that'd be quite weird.
Maybe Richard
But
Linklater.
I don't think Woody Allen would
Richard Linklater
Yeah,
could
maybe
have written Woody Allen.
Richard Linklater?
No, it's Woody Allen. Right, we're going to take a music round. For your music starter, you'll hear an excerpt from a ballet by a Russian composer. 10 points if you can give me the composer's name.
Corpus Christi Gunnar
Stravinsky.
No, anyone like to buzz from Wolfson? You can hear a little more.
Wolfson Jones.
Prokofiev.
It is Prokofiev, yes. Right, so you get the music bonuses following on from Prokofiev's Cinderella, which, as you heard, imitates the sound of pendulums to represent the approach of midnight. So your bonuses are 3 more works which musically depict pendulums. Again, I want you to name the composer. Firstly, this French composer.
Ravel.
That is Ravel. It's from his one-act opera L'Heure Espagnole, Spanish time. Secondly, name the composer who originally conceived this example of process music.
Could be. That's my best guess. Cage.
No, that's Steve Reich's pendulum music, created by feedback from microphones swung like pendulums. Finally, this composer.
Haydn.
It is Haydn's Clock Symphony. Well done. 10 points for this. Gustav Holst's tone poem, Egdon Heath, was written as a homage to which novelist and poet who died shortly before its first public performance in 1928? Egdon Heath is located in the fictional region of Wessex.
Wolfson Jones.
Hardy.
Thomas Hardy is right, yes. Right, you get 3 bonuses on Southeast Asia in the early 17th century. Born in 1590, Iskandar Muda, the Sultan of Aceh, ruled a significant regional power with its capital on which large island?
Sumatra? I think it's Java. You shared Sumatra? I think it might be Java. In Sumatra? Okay. Sumatra.
Correct. In 1629, an alliance including ships of which European power defeated Iskandar Muda near Malacca?
It's going to be the Dutch, right? Yeah, the Netherlands.
No, it was Portugal. The Dutch came a bit later, I think. And finally, the economic basis of Aceh's power was the trade and cultivation of what spice? It comes from a climbing vine native to the Malabar coast of India.
Oh, pepper. Yeah. Got a vine.
I'm not sure.
Could be close.
I don't know.
Right. Pepper.
It is pepper, yes. 10 points for this. Expressed as a power of 10, what is the square root of a googol?
Corpus Christi Gunnar
10 to the 50.
Correct. Having that long name gives you a bit more time to work it out, doesn't it? Right, your bonuses are on insecticides. What group of insecticides was developed from a natural compound found in chrysanthemums, with several synthesized versions being created in the 1960s?
Oh, like, what's the DDT? Do you think, DDT?
That's pyrethrins. Secondly, what group of insecticides was developed in the 1980s from an alkaloid found in the plant family Solanaceae?
Is this DDT?
Well, it was the 80s when the DDT scare started.
Yeah, DDT?
No, that is neonicotinoids. And finally, neonicotinoids act as agonists of receptors of which neurotransmitter?
Serotonin, maybe? That's a neurotransmitter, I don't know. I don't know any. Do you know any?
Well, it could be acetylcholine or something.
Okay. What do you think?
Serotonin.
Serotonin?
No, it's acetylcholine. 10 points for this. What short name links the titles of novels by Arnold Bennett and Tolstoy with the authors...
Wolfson Jones.
Anna.
Anna is correct. Your bonuses are on US state capitals. In each case, I need the name of the capital and its state. What is the closest state capital to San Diego, California?
It's probably going to be Nevada. You think Phoenix or Reno? I think it's probably Phoenix.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Phoenix, Arizona.
Correct. What is the closest state capital to Chicago, Illinois?
Could be Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Maybe. Indianapolis, Indiana?
No, it's Madison, Wisconsin.
All right.
And finally, what is the closest state capital to New York City?
Well, it's Delaware.
Hartford, Connecticut, you think? Hartford? Could be. Yeah. We'll still try it. Hartford, Connecticut?
No, it's Trenton, New Jersey. We get to take a second picture round. For your picture starting, you'll see a painting. 10 points if you can identify the artist.
Corpus Christi Stewart.
Rembrandt.
It is Rembrandt. Well done. That was Rembrandt's depiction of a scene from the Book of Esther. Your bonuses are on 3 more paintings based on this book, but using slightly more poetic license. In each case, I want the name of the artist. Firstly...
This looks Renaissance.
No, it looks like a neoclassical.
Oh, so it could
looks
be
like
David or...
It could be Renaissance.
Poussin,
The colours
maybe?
are a bit too... Oh, it could be Poussin.
I reckon Poussin, I think.
Well, yeah, French classic. OK, yeah, maybe Poussin.
Poussin?
It is Poussin, yes. Secondly...
Could this be Caravaggio, maybe?
It's not...
What would your guess be?
The dress is kind of that period. It's definitely 16th century dress.
Yeah.
Late 16th. It's not like the tenebrism, isn't it? Hi, Caravaggio. It could be Gentileschi, the strong yellow.
Do you think so? OK, Artemisia Gentileschi?
Correct.
Nice, well done.
And finally...
and this looks like a Rubens.
Oh, I'm not sure. I think it looks like Delacroix Angra, maybe. Because it just looks very Orientalist. I know that's what I'm thinking. But...
Yeah, but I would just... Okay. I'm really sorry if I'm wrong, but brushwork-wise...
OK, so Rubens then.
Sorry. I think it's Rubens, unless it's like Tish. It's Tish and Veronese or Rubens.
I'll go with your first. Rubens?
No, it's none of those. It's Tintoretto. Right, 10 points for this. Born in 1904, which US psychologist is particularly associated with the term operant conditioning? He gives his name to a box.
Wolfson Jones.
Skinner.
Skinner is correct. 3 questions on a poem for you, Wolfson. First published in 1845, which poem begins, "Once upon a midnight dreary"?
Oh, the Raven, right? Isn't it? The Raven?
The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. In Poe's The Raven, the bird perched above the narrator's door on a bust of Pallas. Pallas being a title given to which Greek goddess?
Athena.
Athena is correct. The poem is said to have been inspired in part by a talking raven called Grip, who accompanies the title character in which historical novel by Charles Dickens?
Historical novel. Grip. Historical novel. Got no idea. Barnaby Rudge.
Barnaby Rudge is right. Nice. 10 points for this. TSOTP is an abbreviation used of which series of young adult novels? Its characters include Lena Caligaris and Carmen Lowell.
Corpus Christi Wang.
Like the seagull and the peacock.
No. Anyone want to buzz?
Wolfson Capel.
The Neapolitan novels?
No, it's the Sisterhood of the Travelling Pants. Right, 10 points for this. In medieval European warfare, the sallet, armet and bassinet were examples of what?
Corpus Christi Stewart.
Helmet.
They were all helmets, you're right. Your bonuses this time are on military events of the 18th century. I need the precise year in which the following occurred. All 3 questions have a 6-word clue to a year that ends in the number 6. Firstly, French defeated at Turin and Ramillies.
So what could that be?
It could be 1796. It could be the start of the Revolutionary War before Napoleon arrives.
OK, yeah. 1796?
No, it's 1706. In late August, Frederick invades Saxony.
I think I mean, 1756 is the start of the 7 Years' War, so it'd be that kind of period.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to go with that?
Oh, it could be 1770. Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Try 1756.
1756.
Correct. Napoleon's victories at Lodi and Arcola.
Okay,
1796.
Okay, 1796.
Correct. Victories over Austria. 10 points for this. For what does the letter H stand in the medical abbreviations TSH, LH?
Corpus Christi Secra.
Hormone?
Hormone is correct, yes. You get a set of bonuses on the US author Barbara Kingsolver. Set in the former Belgian Congo, which novel by Kingsolver is narrated by the wife and 4 daughters of the Baptist missionary Nathan Price?
The only one I know about her is the Poisonwood Bible, so it's probably that. The Poisonwood Bible.
Correct. Which novel by Kingsolver has a title, the definitions of which include a blank or hiatus, or a missing portion or empty page?
I don't know. What could that be? Empty portion. It'll be something more poetic than that, I think. But whatever. Gap.
No, it's the lacuna. And finally, what species of butterfly is the subject of Kingsolver's novel Flight Behaviour? In the book, large numbers of them abandon their usual Mexican winter habitat, arriving instead in Tennessee.
I was thinking that, yeah. OK, yeah. Monarch.
Monarch is correct. 10 points for this. Which political figure was born Archibald Primrose in 1847? He was Foreign Secretary in 2 Liberal governments before succeeding Gladstone as Prime Minister in 1894.
Wolfson Jones.
Roseberry?
Roseberry is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on popes of the 20th century, Wolfson. In each case, give the papal name and number from the birth name and dates of the pontificate. First, Eugenio Pacelli, from March 1939 to October 1958.
Any popes?
Pius IX?
No, it's Pius XII. Secondly, Albino Luciani, August 1978 to September 1978.
Oh, what's his name? Paul VI? Is that it? Any ideas? Paul VI?
No, that was John Paul I. And finally, Joseph Ratzinger, April 2005 to February 2013.
So Benedict XVI.
Correct. So 10 points for this. Meaning gatekeeper in Greek, what term denotes the opening between the stomach and the small intestine?
Wolfson Walker.
Sphincter?
No. I'm afraid you lose 5 points.
Corpus Christi Secra.
Duodenum?
No, it's the pylorus or pyloric sphincter. Well, I'm afraid, Wolfson, you're going to have to come back, play again and win again, twice now, to go through to the semi-finals. Thank you very much for such another terrific performance from you, Corpus. We'll look forward to seeing you again. You're going to have to come back and win just one more, then, in order to go through to the semis. Wolfson, thank you very much. It's goodbye from you.
Goodbye.
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 It's goodbye from Corpus Christi College, Cambridge.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.